Yes, madam?
I'd like to book a room for a friend of mine. He's arriving late this afternoon.
Single room, madam?
Single. For Mr. B. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson. That's all right, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any calls?
No, Mr. Curtis.
Oh, hello, Alan.
Hello.
How'd you get on with the Wainwrights?
Oh, fine. They're like every house that wasn't for sale.
What about the one in Pond Street?
Oh, they're vaguely considering it.
I'll send them some more particulars.
You do that. In about 10 years, they might buy a chicken coop.
There's the country for you. Everything takes time in the country. It's slow, but it's safe.
Slow? Oh, Freddie.
What you need is a nice cup of tea.
Freddie, tell me something. How did the English resolve all their problems with a cup of tea?
The cup that cheers. If you don't know it 8 years, you never will.
8 years. Let's see, that's 300 working days a year. That's 2,400 times I've heard you say, the cup that cheers at precisely 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Fancy you noticing that.
I've also noticed we're getting to be like the rest of Ashmore. We're in a rut.
Right, so we are. Personally, I get enough excitement reading the Sunday newspapers.
Hello? Yes, this is Mr. Curtis speaking. Oh, Mr. Linfors. You like the house? No, I'm afraid I don't. Oh, you don't like the house?
Hello, darling. Oh,
Yes? Okay, Mr. Linfors.
Hello, Freddie.
We'll send you the
Hello,
tickets
darling.
right away.
Had a busy day?
Oh, I have.
Let me take some of these.
Thanks.
Old man Linfors wants details on the milk place out in Datcham.
Oh.
We'd better get them out right away.
Oh, you're not going to be long, are you, darling? My train goes at 5.
You off somewhere?
Oh, darling, you never listen. I'm going to stay with Mother for a couple of days. I told you at breakfast.
Oh, yes. What are those things for?
Spending your money. I've been to the jumble sale.
Anybody there?
Everybody. Pity you couldn't get along. Doris told me to say hello to you.
Oh? Oh, hello.
The porters were there. She looks dottier than ever.
Vicar in good form?
Oh, yes, poor darling. She's getting so thin. It's that wife of his. She nags him, I think. Anyway, she never stops talking. Oh, what are we doing Monday night, Freddie?
It's your turn to come to us, I think.
Is it, darling?
Hmm?
Is it our turn to go to Freddie or Freddie's turn to come to us?
Our turn. Well, I guess there's nothing to keep me.
Good. Help me with these things, will you?
You lock up Freddie, huh?
Oh, yes, Alan.
And get that stuff out right away, will you, please?
Oh, Alan, every Thursday Elizabeth comes here loaded with weekend shopping. You say, well, I guess there's nothing to keep me here, and you lock up Freddie. That's been going on for 8 years. I see your point.
See you tomorrow.
Yes. Goodbye.
What did Freddie say to you when you were leaving the office?
He thinks we're in a rut.
Do you?
I talked to Millerwood.
Oh, I suppose everybody gets that way once in a while. I do. Then I go out and buy a new hat. As a matter of fact, I wasn't going to bring it up until you were in a better mood, but I got this today. Do you like it?
Are you going to put it in a cage?
Alan. What's the matter? Got your work, a nice house.
Yeah, scout meetings every Thursday.
We go to Freddie's every other Monday.
Every other Monday, they come to us.
We have dinner in town at least once a week.
with your mother.
Maybe you should have gone back to the States after you left the Marines.
You talk too much.
Married some nice American girl.
There's no need to make this an interracial problem.
Can you manage?
Yep.
Oh, good afternoon, Miss Birchington.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Curtis. Hello, Mr. Curtis. I hear you're going off today. Jolly good trip.
I'll only be gone for 2 or 3 days. Look after Mr. Curtis for me while I'm gone, will you?
I'd love to.
I'll call in and say goodbye before I leave. She'd love to.
Why saddle me with that withering aspidistra?
Darling, she'll hear you.
Well, you know she gives me the willies.
Oh, goodness, it's nearly 4. She's a sweet person. I don't like going away feeling there's no one to look after you.
Elizabeth.
Oh, put that in the wardrobe for me, will you, dear? You ought to make yourself take a holiday. What you need is a sniff of sea air.
I wouldn't mind a weekend in Paris.
Oh, darling, what would you do in Paris? Oh, give me that.
You know what I'd like to do?
What?
We ought to go out some night and get really plastered.
Yes, dear. Oh, the time. Bye, darling.
Bye.
Take care of yourself.
Listen,
Hmm?
don't get on that train.
What?
Come on, let's fly to Paris for sort of a second honeymoon.
Darling,
huh?
it's a lovely idea, but it's crazy.
Well, let's be crazy. Come on.
Yeah, but Mother's waiting for me.
No, I wouldn't dream of disappointing Mother.
Alan, it isn't fair to upset me with the train. I think you're mean.
Your husband has just gone out. He said he'd be back in about an hour.
Oh, thank you.
I believe a young lady booked a room for me today. Your name, sir? Johnson. Oh, yes. Will you sign the register, please, sir? I've reserved your room tour on the ground floor.
Has it a bath?
No, sir. The bathroom is just next door.
I stayed here some time ago. I had a room on the first floor, room 6. Is that available by any chance?
I'm afraid not, sir. Room 6 is booked until next Monday. Room 2.
I see. Thank you.
Yes, sir?
Any messages for me?
No, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir. I thought you'd gone out. 2 gentlemen called asking for you, sir. They didn't leave their names.
Did they say if they were coming back?
No, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Curtis.
Good evening, John.
The usual?
Double.
Soda?
Barman, do you have a telephone here?
Yes, miss, at the end of the passage.
Another gin and Ribani, please.
Yes, sir?
I'm looking for a young lady whose car's parked outside. She's dark.
Pretty?
Yeah. Here she is.
Hello? Has Mr. Johnson arrived at the hotel yet?
Yes, miss. He arrived, but he's out at the moment.
Well, did he say when he'd be back?
No, miss. I'm afraid he didn't.
Oh. Thank you.
Second. Where is this telephone?
It's through that passageway, sir.
Barman?
Yes, sir.
There's a door at the end of the passage leads to the car park also.
Yes?
Oh. Come on.
Interesting.
Yes, very. Well, good night, Tom.
Good night.
I'm sorry, but I get stuck. I always haul up for one, too. I tell you what, I live down the road about a half a mile. I'll pull the garage from there.
Very kind of you.
Get in the car. They'll pick it up from here.
Thanks.
If you wait in here, I'll get on the phone.
Sorry to be so much trouble.
That's okay. Didn't I see you at the Gold tonight?
Did you?
Yeah, sure, in kind of a hurry. Your friends were disappointed.
They're not my friends. Those men have been pestering me all day.
Oh. Well, you should have gone to the police.
I suppose I should have.
Hello? Ashmore 230, please. I see. Will you call me back? Thank you. The line's busy. They're going to call me back.
I hope they won't be too long. I've got to get back to London tonight.
You better take that coat off. It's pretty wet.
Thank you. Married?
Yes.
I thought so.
Why?
You look it.
Thanks for the compliment.
I was only making conversation.
Would you like a drink?
Sounds wonderful.
Gin and Dubonnet?
You have a very good memory. Here's to married life. She's, quite attractive.
Yes, I'm lucky.
It's quite a change to hear your husband say that.
Hmm?
Well, the ones I've met have been, misunderstood.
Oh, well, maybe it's a line.
Maybe.
Oh, pardon me. Hello, Palmer's Garage? Oh, Palmer, this is Alan Curtis. A car belonging to a friend of mine is stalled about a half a mile past my place. Could you come over and take a look at it? Good. I'll meet you there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm being a terrible nuisance. Do you want me to come with you?
Well, that's all right. I'll meet him there and see if we can get it started.
I've got to get to London tonight.
Okay. Oh, if the phone should...
I won't answer.
Tell her, miss. The water pumps are packed up. I can't get her going tonight, Mr. Curtis. I'll let you have her at 10 in the morning. That's the best I can do, sir.
Okay. We'll get it ready as soon as you can, will you?
Oh, I'll do that, sir.
Excuse me. Saw this car being towed in. I'm looking for the owner.
Oh, are you?
You brought it in, didn't you, sir?
That's right. Good night, Palmer.
No, it's just a moment.
The owner of the car's in London. I took it to the station 20 minutes ago.
That was rather foolish of you.
Is that any of your business?
Yes, sir. We're police officers, CID.
Police?
Yes, could I have your name, please, sir?
Alan Curtis.
Thank you, Mr. Curtis. I think you ought to know that the owner of the car is wanted for questioning. What time did you say the train left?
10:45.
But, Mr. Curtis, I thought...
What's that?
Well, the car's being picked up, ain't it?
Mr. Curtis, you won't be leaving Ashmore, will you?
I doubt it.
We might want to see you again.
Good night.
Is that you?
Yeah.
I'm taking a bath. Hope you don't mind.
Look, will you get out of there? I want to talk to you.
Oh, it sounds urgent.
It is.
Towel, please. What happened about the car?
It's out of action until morning.
Well, how am I going to get back to London?
I don't know how you're going to get back to London.
Well, is there any place around here where I can hire a car?
I doubt it.
Anything wrong?
Yes. Those men who've been pestering you all afternoon happen to be policemen. And don't tell me you didn't know.
Did you tell them where I was?
No. Now, look, I don't know who you are or what you've done, but will you please get out of here in 10 minutes?
Don't be silly. No woman can change in 10 minutes.
Well, you can try.
Oh, my bag's in the other room with my coat. Do you mind?
You'd better make yourself invisible.
I just thought I'd pop in to see you have everything you want.
Oh, yes, I have. Thank you.
What about supper?
I've had supper out.
That was very naughty of you, Mr. Curtis. If you had only knocked on my door, I'd have been in like a shot.
Well, I wasn't very hungry.
What time would you like breakfast?
Oh, I can fix that myself.
I shall have it on the table for you at 7:45.
It's very good of you, but really,
Would you like tea in bed in the morning?
Oh, no. I never take morning tea.
And then I'll turn down your bed for you. I need to make everything neat and tidy. It's nothing more disheartening for a woman than to come home to find everything not quite as it was when she left. Oh, Mr. Curtis.
I can explain everything, Miss Pershington.
Least you do is to pull the plug out. Curtis has the loveliest thing.
Allow me, Miss Birchington. I really have the most terrible headache. Really, Miss Birchington, you shouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
It's a pleasure to help. Alan. Well, sleep tight.
Good night.
Oh, and if you should need anything during the night, the telephone is right by my bedside. Good night.
Good night.
Alan. If you should need anything during the night.
You get dressed.
Sir, they took the 10:45 off over 2 months ago, sir. Last train for London been gone more than an hour.
And you don't remember seeing the girl here about that time?
No, sir, I should have noticed her if she had been here.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Not quite. This little hook always gets me. Do you mind? I owe you an explanation if you're interested.
That's your affair.
I'm sorry I lied to you, but the police are not looking for me. It's my brother they're after. No, there's a little hook up there. I was too ashamed to tell you. I'm sorry.
What has your brother done?
Oh, Barry has always been wild. Now he's in trouble with the police. A woman has accused him of stealing some jewelry. He ran away, so I found out he came down here. That's why I followed him. The woman said if I could persuade him to give back the jewelry, she would drop all charges.
I see.
I missed him, and now I don't know where he is.
Why were you in such a hurry to get back to London?
I've got a job to do.
At this time of the night?
I sing in a nightclub.
Oh. I suppose the police thought you were trying to help your brother.
I suppose so. What shall it be this time, the icebox or the wardrobe?
Just wait in here.
Sorry to trouble you again, sir. There are 1 or 2 questions I'd like to ask you. Do you mind if we come in?
What sort of questions?
Why did you lie to us about the girl?
I told you I took her to the station.
But you didn't. Is she here now, Mr. Curtis?
No.
Do you mind if we look around?
You have a search warrant?
No, but that's hardly necessary. After all, it's purely a formality.
The warrant or the search?
Both.
I like formality.
All right, Mr. Curtis.
I'm very grateful to you, but I still have to make my show. Could you possibly...
No, I couldn't. I have too many important things to do tomorrow. Hello?
Ashmore 27.
Yes?
Hold the line, please. Call from London. Hello, darling.
Hello?
You all right, dear?
Yes?
I completely forgot. I promised Mrs. Lee I'd pop in for coffee in the morning. Do look in and see her, will you?
Yes.
Tell her I'll be back on Monday. Oh, and another thing, darling. Ask the baker to leave a brown loaf instead of a white one. Oh, and just one more thing. I want you to pop into the post office and ask if a registered parcel arrived for me. Mother sent me some stockings.
Is that all?
That's all, dear. Don't forget to lock up when you go out, will you?
No.
And don't leave the lights burning, will you? Bye now.
Goodbye.
Well, good night. Get lots of sleep for those important things you have to do tomorrow.
Okay, you win. This'll be my good deed for today.
You're gone, but you're everywhere. By the fire in your favorite chair. I still remember journeys to places far and wide. Our horses close together on that early morning ride. The evenings in our favorite bar, our glasses side by side. You're gone, yet you seem so near. You're gone, but you're everywhere. Your voice I shall always hear. The shop around the corner where we sometimes used to meet. The taxi man we knew so well, the dimly lighted street. Although the past is dead, the memories linger bittersweet, and so you're here, even though you're gone. The shop around the corner where we sometimes used to meet. The taxi man we knew so well, the dimly lighted street. Although the past is dead, the memories linger bittersweet. And so you're here, even though you're
Curtis?
Yes?
I'm the owner of this place, Jack Forrest.
How do you do?
How's the glass?
It's fine, thank you.
Make it a large one, Joe. Same for me.
Very well, sir.
Mr. Curtis, I want to thank you for helping Lila tonight.
It was a pleasure.
She's always getting herself stranded. Where did you find her?
In Ashmore, Sussex.
Always one for the country. You never think to look at her. Oh.
Well, I see you two have introduced yourselves.
We're practically buddies. Sit down, dear. Gin and tonic?
Well,
Gin and tonic.
Yes, sir?
Well, if you'll excuse me. You staying down overnight, Mr. Curtis?
No, I have to get back.
A good resolve. I hope you stick to it.
Why?
Oh, country air is much healthier for one, isn't it?
Does the clock bother you?
Force of habit.
Why worry? It's for everybody the same way.
Well, everybody doesn't have to live by it.
Everybody doesn't live. It shouldn't stop you.
Any suggestions?
Relax.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Well, I have to be going.
Little man in a hurry. Wait while I get my nap. You can drop me off.
I really can't tonight.
Well, give my love to Ashmore.
Alan Curtis of Ashmore. You certainly pick 'em. How did you miss Barry?
He's a little shy of public appearances. Wouldn't you be if you were him?
I don't like what's happening. Barry disappears. You turn up with a new boyfriend. Who is this character?
So that's what's bothering you.
Don't be silly. I just don't intend to be double-crossed.
I wish I had the nerve to double-cross you.
Well, maybe you're working up to it. I'm taking no chances with 50,000 pounds worth of stones. You're going to tell me what happened with Barry.
Come in?
Do you mind waiting outside? We're talking business.
Wait, Alan.
Do you still want that lift line?
Yes, right away.
Just a minute. I'm not through.
The lady says you are.
I'm not through.
Oh.
Good night, Jack. Don't bother to get up. For a little man with a briefcase, you're quite surprising.
In what way?
All that he-man stuff. Where did you learn it?
Boy Scouts.
Coming from you, I cannot believe it. See that? It's going to Singapore. Comes over every evening just to remind me that I'm stuck here in London.
Yeah, stops in Rome, Cairo, Karachi, points east. I catch the London to Paris myself. Comes over every night when I'm putting out the cat. I'm not usually around at this hour.
What do you do all day?
Oh, from 9 o'clock till 5 I work.
The man with the briefcase. And after that?
I live in Ashmore.
Oh, yes, I remember. What does it feel like to get away?
It's a change.
Everybody needs a change.
You asked me what I did from 9 till 5.
Oh?
Well, what do you do from 5 till 9?
You've seen most of it. I sing for my supper.
You like the company?
Jack?
Why do you work for him?
It's a living. That one works, too. You still in a hurry?
No.
Yes, darling. Just in time.
That smells good.
So do you.
Let's eat.
What's all that?
It's orange juice. It's an old American custom. You know, I just can't start the day without it.
Sounds wonderful.
You see, I'm a victim of tradition. Cheers.
Cheers to us. You're improving. You haven't looked at your watch for a whole minute.
Oh, I don't dare.
Well, don't.
Keeps right on ticking.
Ticks because you want it to. I know. You have to go home.
Yes, I do, Lila. But I'll...
There are no buts. Just goodbye. Oh, Ellen, don't leave me.
Lila,
Yes?
it's me. I'm in London. I couldn't make it last night. We had visitors. Did you see them?
Yes. Where can we meet?
Anywhere, but make it as soon as possible.
Well, do you know the Dove's Hammersmith?
Yes?
By the river near the gardens. About half an hour? Okay. Right. That was Barry. He wants me to meet him.
Oh.
Now I have to go. Can you wait here till I get back?
Oh, no, Lila. I'd better...
Well, maybe I can get him to come along here. He might listen to you.
I see. Do you want me to drive you?
Oh, no. That would scare him. But if I could have the car, I could get back here much quicker.
Okay. I'll wait.
Thanks.
There she is.
Well, I didn't expect to see you here. You should have taken my advice last night.
What do you want?
After all, it is my flat. I rented it to Lila. Nice little place, isn't it? I was rather sorry to leave. Lila around?
No, she's out.
Breakfast on the balcony and everything. Very romantic.
Get out of here.
Seen the morning paper? Take a look.
What's this?
You can read, can't you? The police believe that a man answering the description of Harry Winters, escaped convict, stayed at an hotel in Ashmore, Sussex, last night. The room had been booked by an unknown woman wearing dark glasses, grey scarf, black and white check coat. The police are anxious to interview this woman.
Well, what are you going to do? Call the police?
Not me. I'm staying right out of this. If she wants to get herself mixed up with a crook, I don't even want to know. The question is, what are you going to do?
I'll wait until I see Lila.
Maybe you've got nothing to lose. I have. Take the tip I gave you last night. Get back to Ashmore as fast as you can. Forget all about her. I won't expect you at the club tonight. Or any other night.
What's he been telling you? What's he been telling you?
Is this your brother? Harry Winters?
Yes.
I thought you said his name was Barry.
Well, Barry's a pet name.
Oh, I'll bet it is. Why don't you call yourself Winters?
Because I use my professional name.
When are you going to start telling the truth? You've been working with him all along, haven't you?
Well, yes, I have. He's my brother. I'm trying to help him the only way I know how. I thought if he went abroad, he could start a new life, but folks just won't let him. Alan, I've got to find him. I've got to persuade him to give himself up.
I thought you just went to see him.
He didn't show up. Something must have happened to him.
Is there anybody else that could help him?
Don't know.
Well, maybe a friend, somebody he knew in prison even, somebody he could trust.
Well, there's Joe. He was in with him. They're very good friends.
Do you know how to get a hold of him?
He runs a cafe in Bayswater.
Well, it's worth a try.
Thanks, Alan.
Coffee.
Oh. You got nothing smaller?
Where's Harry?
Huh?
Harry Winters.
I'll get you a change.
Don't bother. Tell him I'm a friend of his sister's and I want to help him. I'll be back in a couple of hours. Take off.
Alan,
Take off. It's okay. Good. I'm his friend. You won't need that.
Who are you? What do you want?
My name doesn't make any difference.
Stay where you are.
You mind pointing that thing in another direction?
I asked you what you wanted.
Lila.
Lila? What about her?
Lila thought I might be able to be of some help to you.
I don't know you. I've never heard her mention anyone like you.
That doesn't make any difference.
Well, it makes a difference to me. Who are you? I want to know.
I can't very well talk to you looking over the mouth of that cannon.
Look, I asked you about Lila. Why did she send you here?
If you'd listen to me...
Has something happened to her? Well, what are you, a dummy? Can't you answer a simple question?
Brotherly concern usually touches me, but in your case, it leaves me cold.
Brother? Well, where did you get this brother stuff?
Aren't you?
Is that what she told you? And you fell for it?
That makes everything simple.
Where do you think you're going?
Found him.
Yes. Here's his address, just in case you lose him again.
Alan!
Mr. Curtis.
Yes?
They phoned in a telegram from your wife. She's returning on the 2:30 train and wants you to meet her if possible.
Is Mr. James in?
Yes.
Well, tell him I'll be back in about an hour.
Hello. Where on earth have you been?
I've been to London.
Did you get your telegram?
Oh, yes. Thanks very much.
Well, what'd you go to London for?
To see the Wainwrights.
Oh, Wainwright?
Yes, they're interested in the house on Pond Street.
Oh, really?
Oh, they're very interested.
Well, where are you going now?
To pick up Elizabeth. Sorry, I'm late.
Didn't you get my telegram?
Yes, but I was held up at the office.
Missed me?
Yeah.
You feeling better? You looked so depressed yesterday. I got really worried about you.
Oh, I'm all right.
Darling, if hating Ashmore is making you hate everybody, we could move.
Well, I don't really suppose it's Ashmore.
Then it's me.
Oh, don't be silly, Liz. Of course not. Why don't you give me a good kick in the pants? I deserve it.
Maybe we both do. Darling, let's have a nice, cozy evening at home, just like we used to.
Fine.
And no bridge.
There we are. Trumps, And my king is good. That makes 4, and 1 over, and we're out.
Jolly well played, partner. Now we find out what damage you've done. How was your overdraft, Alan?
I did signal a club's lead to you, darling. We had a chance to get them down.
Never mind, Mr. Curtis. You'll be my partner in the next rubber. I've got a feeling that you and I will be very lucky together.
Yes. Would anyone like a drink?
Good idea. This is thirsty work.
Miss Birchington?
Gin and Dubonnet.
Whiskey and soda for me. And don't drown me.
I don't think we have any whiskey.
Yes, we have. There's a new bottle on the hall table.
Fine. I could use a half a bottle myself.
I'll be back in a moment. I didn't mean to snap at you about that last hand.
Oh, that's all right, darling. I'm playing very stupidly. I just can't concentrate.
It's my fault. I promised there'd be no bridge tonight. Then they barged in. I couldn't think fast enough to put them off.
All right, you two. We're ready.
That last one cost you 17 shillings, old man.
Come on, we'd better get in.
Give me just a moment. I was trying to tell you in the car. I know there's something terribly wrong with us. What's more, I know it's me.
Oh, don't ever say that.
I'm keeping you in a rut.
Forget it. I'm sorry I ever mentioned it.
Hey, what's all this? You two matrimonial veterans playing a love scene while your guests strangle with thirst? Come on, there's 24 hours a day for that sort of thing.
You're right, Freddie. Come on, darling. We're going to stay partners. We're going to teach these unwilling victims the rudiments of the game of bridge.
Oh, but it's our turn to be partners, Mr. Curtis.
Next time, Miss B. Right now, the Curtis family wants revenge.
That's right, Miss Birchington. If they're asking for it, we'll give it to them. If they insist, we'll even take a mortgage on this thing they call their home. Deal, Miss B.
Here you are, Miss B. A wicked drink for a wicked woman.
You don't mean that, Mr. Curtis.
Oh, but I do.
Oh, now, who can that be?
I'll get it. Hello?
Ashmore 27.
Yes?
I'm holding a call for you. This is London. You're through.
Yes?
Alan,
Yes?
I had to phone you. Something terrible has happened.
What is it?
Well, I can't talk to you over the phone, but can you come tonight?
No, it's impossible.
Barry is dead.
Alan, are you there? I went to his room. He was lying on the floor. I got scared and ran away.
Wow. What happened?
Well, I can't tell you over the phone. Don't you understand? This is for your own good. Can you come the first thing in the morning?
Well, I'll do my best.
Oh, and listen. I'm not staying at my own flat anymore. I daren't go back. I've taken a room. So get this. 30 M Street. Shepherd's Bush. You got that?
Okay. Bye.
Alan,
Yes?
are you all right?
Oh, I just can't sleep.
You're dressed.
Well, I'm restless. I thought I'd take a walk.
Alan, what's wrong? Was it that phone call?
Elizabeth, I've got to go to London.
London? No.
Now, don't ask me to explain.
Alan, you just can't leave me like this without telling me anything.
I want to, Elizabeth, I swear, but I can't until I've settled something.
Is it serious? Oh, tell me whatever it is.
Now, please trust me.
You better pull him closer. We don't want to lose him.
Shall we pick him up now?
No. No, I think it's worth seeing where he goes first. Go?
Lila.
Who is it?
It's me.
Oh. What time is it? I thought you were
Lila,
coming.
It's all right. We're the police. All right, get up and get dressed. You're coming with us.
You stool pigeon. You went to them.
Well, I didn't go to them. They found me. I wouldn't bother to explain, Mr. Curtis. You did the right thing.
Now, come on. Stand up and get into these.
Your hands off me.
All right. If you want to go down to the station dressed like that, you can.
Don't mind, I'll change in the bathroom.
Now, don't be silly.
Perhaps you'd like me to do a show for the rest of the folks,
Well, they've seen worse, and they've also seen better. Come on, in here.
eh? Then.
Now, you're going to tell us where the diamonds are, or are you going to make us look for them?
You mind.
Where are they?
I don't know what you're talking about. You leave my things alone. I demand to see a look.
You get all the lawyers you need once you've got what we wanted.
She's right. You can't break into somebody's room and... I'd like to see your badge.
Show him your badge. Satisfied?
Who are you? You really want to know? Is she being stubborn?
Well, if you let me handle it, she wouldn't be for long.
We've got time. Oh, thanks for the help. Without you, she might have got away with everything. All for her own greedy little self. You must feel rather used.
Don't listen to him, Alan.
I gave you some excellent advice twice. I told you to go back to Ashmore or Ashton or wherever it is and tend your little cottage by the waterfall. But no. You're so smart, Alec. You wouldn't listen. Now you've got yourself a murder rap. How does it feel to be one of the criminal element?
You're a fool if you listen to him. He's nothing but a vicious, scheming...
I've done all the listening I'm going to do. Now, tell me where they are. Tell me. First, I'm going to rip this place apart, and if I don't find those diamonds...
They're not here.
Good, that saves us the time of looking. So now you'll tell me.
I tell you, I don't know.
Go ahead.
You wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't dare. Well, here's a sample. I just soon killed 3 of you. Lila. Get the key.
Henry, they're the people who fired the shot. They had a gun.
Oh.
Look, do something. Phone the police. 999.
What's the trouble here? You go that way, Arthur.
What next?
Well, we could take a chance and go out in the street.
And then what?
I guess I go my way.
Oh, and I go mine, huh? Well, nothing to worry about except a murder charge over my head.
Well?
While you take off into the cold, cruel world with 50,000 pounds worth of jewelry.
Don't you realize for the first time I'm trying to think of someone else?
I wish I could believe that. Now, you and Barry must have had a plan to get away. How?
Well...
There was a plan, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. We were going to leave the country. We arranged to hire a boat. Do you really want to go with me?
Well, I have no choice, have I?
It'll take money. At least $200 or $300.
That's all I've got.
I think I know where I can get the money. And then we can meet in a couple of hours.
That's a good idea.
All right?
Yeah. Give me the diamonds.
What?
Give me the diamonds.
Alan.
Are you going to give them to me?
All right.
Now, how are we going to get the money? Oh. I thought so.
Alan, it's not what you're thinking. I want to be with you. I just don't know.
Come on.
Not yet. Tickets, please. Sure. Ashmore, no change.
What the devil have you been up to? What do you mean by phoning me up in the middle of the night?
Wait here.
I don't understand you, Ellen. You're throwing everything away for the sake of a girl you've only known for 24 hours.
Freddie, I keep telling you it's not the girl. I killed a man.
But you said it was an accident. You wouldn't run out like this if it wasn't for her.
You think I want this?
Yes, I do think you want it. It's a way to drop the dull responsibilities of your normal life by pretending the decision is out of your hands.
Get me the money, Freddie.
But, Alan, I'm afraid there's not much here. Left most of it at the bank this morning.
How much?
About £80. Where are you going?
I don't know yet.
But is there anything else I can do to help you?
Yes. Tell Elizabeth that... Well, tell her I'll write to her soon.
All right.
Thanks, Freddie.
Good luck.
Well, this is our best room. Gets lots of light.
Oh, it's fine, thank you.
You want breakfast?
No, we ate on the road.
Very good, sir.
Well, we won't be here very long anyway. It's my fault. I should have told you the truth in the beginning. All this wouldn't have happened to you.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm not much consolation for you. But I'm doing my best. Oh, darling.
I've got to arrange for the boat.
Beat that one. I got the ace. Hey, wait a minute. That card's been played before. You calling me a cheat? No, I ain't saying anything. That card's been played before, and it hasn't.
What do you want, mate? I'm looking for somebody called Nichols.
That's me, Gup.
You told me at the pub I'd find you over here.
That's right. They take messages for me. Very accommodating.
I understand the Serena's pulling out of London Harbor tonight. Need some hands.
That's right. Gotta see Captain Hines about that. Did you sell any papers?
I'd like to speak to the captain directly.
Ain't enough.
How much?
As much again.
No go.
Hey, Yank. Make it half as much again.
That's a 50% markup.
Times are hard all over, you know. Especially for some people. Follow me.
I am a blunt man, mister. What I agree for Winters is one thing. But to take out a man hunted for murder is so foolish that if you continue to argue with me, I just as soon change my mind.
But I haven't got 1,000. I haven't even got 200. All I say is when we get there, I promise you...
Your promise is no good to me.
Here. Take a look at this.
don't know the value of this. I don't even know if it's real.
You've got time to check it before you pull anchor. It's worth more than 1,000.
Yes, but where I could sell this, I might only get half its value.
All right. I'll give you another one like it.
Let me see.
Oh, no. I'll give you that when we get on board. I trust you as far as you trust me.
You got a point. Here are your sailing papers. You come on as a steward, the girl as a stewardess. My man will pick you up from the launch. At 3 o'clock, he gives you the other details. Are you a good sailor, mister?
I suppose so.
I'm your captain now. You should say, I suppose so, sir.
I suppose so, sir.
Is it all right?
Yeah?
You remember Joe, don't you?
Yeah. I remember him.
He's been here an hour. Been waiting to talk to you.
Oh?
You see, Barry owed me rent, and then when he got killed, put me in all kinds of trouble.
Yeah?
It's not that I'm asking for anything that's not due to me, but...
I've got 50 pounds.
Oh, doesn't even begin to cover my expenses.
He says he wants a cut of the diamonds. Barry promised them to him.
I see.
Told him we didn't have them. Told him he could search the room if he didn't believe me.
But I've no choice. When someone's owed money he can't collect, what's he do? He goes to the law.
Wait a minute. What was your share supposed to be?
What do you think you're doing? You're going to let every cheap chiseler who comes along cut him. What's going to happen to us? They're mine.
All right, go ahead.
You're a gent, Mr. Curtis. Not like her.
Sit down.
I'll say these and this. Thanks, Governor. Don't worry about me. They can put a knife at my throat and get nothing out of me. Good luck.
You had no right to do that. Who do you think you are? They're mine, mine! Alan, what are you doing? You're out of your mind. You're crazy. I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want them, Alan.
Get ready. Fix your makeup. We have to get to the boat soon.
Oh, Alan, I'm so excited. I can hardly wait to get on the boat.
Lila, I'm not coming with you. I've got to get back.
Come on,
Alan,
you two.
You can't.
Here. Take these with you. Goodbye, Lila.
Alan!
You coming, miss?
Do you wish to add anything to this statement, Mr. Curtis?
Nothing.
Right, you admit striking the blow that felled Winters, though you claim you did it to disarm him.
Yes.
Was it self-defense, then?
I suppose so. I came there to look him up.
Why did you run away, Mr. Curtis?
I'm not too sure.
Well, that's something you must figure out for yourself as quickly as possible. Miss Ray has testified that when she went to Winter's place of hiding, he'd fully recovered from your blow. His death was subsequent to her departure from him. Now, that tallies with our forensic analysis of the cause of death.
We believe that we have the killers, who are also known to you, here in custody. Miss Ray further testifies that she withheld this information because, for reasons which I hope she will divulge, she preferred you to believe that you were responsible for the death.
I thought if he didn't know, he wouldn't leave me.
Thank you, Miss Ray.
She came back.
To clear you.
What'll happen to her?
Well, she'll have to face trial on the charge of collusion and robbery. As for you, Mr. Curtis, we have a choice of action in cases like yours. Although you were certainly a victim of misadventure, you sought willfully to adjust your difficulties by limits outside the law. I think in this case, most of your punishment also will take place outside the limits of those imposed by the law. All right. That'll be all for the moment. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. If we want to get in touch with you, we'll know where to find you.
Thanks. I'll be there. What are people saying?
The usual gossip going on. Lots of rumors. Nobody actually knows anything.
What about Elizabeth?
What would you like to hear? She's gone home to Mother, had a good cry, and now all is forgiven.
Oh, I just want to know how things stand.
You want to know quite a lot, don't you? Did she know how things stood?
Yeah, you're right. Does she want a divorce?